Hi Pisces, this is going to be a general reading for your sign between the week of the 6th to the 12th of October. Let's begin. Pisces, I'm channeling a message here. You- You're telling yourself you can't be stopped. Like, I feel like people are like trying to stop you in some kind of way, but you're like, I can't be stopped. I kept hearing, I can't be stopped. I don't know what. You maybe feeling like you can't be stopped. So your pre-week energy before the week begins, um, you are stepping into. So congratulations off the bat. You have officially stepped into a new cycle. I know last week was a big week for everybody in regards to being tested and stuff. I don't know. I think most of the signs were being tested in some kind of way or another. I found out what it was. It was wait, what was it? There was a transit through. I think the sun was going through Libra or something like that. Sun through Libra. So I've forgotten it already. But anyway, you've stepped into a new cycle. Um, you stepped into a very new cycle, and this is a cycle of your destiny, a cycle of your luck changing. You instantly feel like life's more luxurious. Like you feel good. Like I'm hearing that song, feeling good. Birds flying high. Like there's a bird there as well. Like you're feeling good. Like maybe listen to that song. There's a Michael Bublé one. There's another one. I don't know who it is. Is it Nina Simone? I think it's Nina Simone. Yeah, Nina Simone. Maybe you should listen to that one. Whichever one you want, really. Um, but you're already feeling like quite independent with your life. You're feeling very luxurious and enjoying the pleasures of life. I feel like your energy is a lot more carefree. Like you're very free. Your energy's free. Like you're really you really want to do what you want to do. Like you want to have fun. Like you want to have do things that bring you joy and pleasure. Like you're no longer bound to like the old. I'm not even going to bring it up, but like you're just enjoying the way you are right now. Like you understand that you stepped into a new cycle here, a very powerful new cycle here, and the luck is on your side. You just feel like luck in every stride. Like I almost see like you're skipping here. Oh god. I was seeing like the Wizard of Oz when they're skipping on the yellow brick road. And they're like, yeah, off to see the wizard. Like you're kind of doing something like that, where you're like just skipping away on your path, but to your destination. You're just enjoying the journey as you're going. That's what they're doing, right? And when they're skipping and dancing on that yellow brick road, they're like enjoying the journey as they get to the destination, which is the wizard, of course. But in this situation, it's your life path, and the destination is what you're meant to be doing with your life. Or not even what you're meant to be doing with your life, but like what you're meant to, where you're meant to end up. Once you have that knowing of this is where I'm meant to end up, then it would be something else. But it's like at this moment in time, it's like you're just going off on this road, and you're like, I'm gonna enjoy this journey, have as many pleasures as I like. Luck is on your side. You feel the luck changing. You feel the luck has changed, and this is your destiny. This is actually your destiny, and you have an understanding about this because things just work out for you. like you're as you do things just open up for you, like opportunities are opening up for you. Love, career, friendships, I'm seeing experiences, like all kinds of things are opening up for you so that you can just enjoy life a lot more, and you're feeling good, you're feeling really good. um, Before this is your pre-week energy, you're just feeling very good within your energy. You're very you're understanding your own power. You're understanding that you are able to manifest. You're able to manifest what it is that you desire, and you're really nurturing yourself. You're nurturing your energy here by pampering yourself. You're pampering yourself like with experiences, with like pleasures. You're pampering yourself with pleasures, and it's great for you because it's really purifying you. It's making you feel very fulfilled. You're feeling very fulfilled right now with your life. You don't have everything that you want. Like I don't see you necessarily have your finances in correct order, or you might not have might not be in a relationship right now. No, you're not. Most of you are not. None of you are. None of you are in a relationship. So this is your confirmation that this reading is for you. If you're Pisces and you're in a relationship, you might as well click off now because this is not for you. But this is for you Pisces out there. None of you are in relationships at this time, and you're kind of looking for love. You are looking for love, but it's kind of like you're not looking for love as you used to. Again, I'm not going to bring up the past. I feel like it's really important for you not to focus on the past, but focus on your present and your future. Not what you thought was your future, but what your future is now, based on how you feel now. I think that's really important for you, not to get lost in the old stuff. The new way is the better way for you. The new way is more abundant for you. But you're really being purified at this time. Really, energy is being purified. Your money is being purified. Like opportunities, financial opportunities for you are going to be coming in without with side baggage, like with drama or this problem or that problem. Like those opportunities are being purified for you. Love's being purified as well. It's in a similar way, but I feel like the love you're kind of shining from within. You're not shining from not even shining, but you're shining from within. Like you're kind of really loving yourself at this time as you're enjoying life, as you're enjoying pleasures. You're shining from within, and it's healing you. And not only is it healing you, but it's attracting animals. Animals are being attracted to you. I'm reading your energy, like quite taken back. You're like, what the hell? Like, why is this? Cat or dog or squirrel or whatever? Why are they coming up to me like that? Like it's spooking you out. It's because you're shining. They kind of see you and they're coming up to you like that. Because they're like, oh, they've never seen someone like that before, so they're coming up to you. You got to realize animals have a lifespan of 10, 20, 30 years compared to humans, so they're quite, they have short lifespans, so they don't get to see much. So when they see something like that shines, they're like, oh, what is this? Like literally. I was in the park the other day and a squirrel came up to me and I was just throwing it nuts and it was just there like his eyes just huge, just staring at me like a good 5-10 minutes. It didn't move, it was just moving its mouth and its hands. But I'm getting that you're drawing in animals to you, but you're also really purifying yourself spiritually and physically here. You might be feeling a lot less pains. You're able to walk for longer. You feel more physically fit, but you haven't been doing exercise. You have noticed this, and this is your confirmation as well that this is for you. That you have been doing physical exercise. No, you haven't been doing physical exercise, but you've been feeling fitter in general. But this whole thing, as you've stepped into this new cycle, the old is really being melted away. Almost, it's not even like I'm seeing it being melted, like from a cup. I'm seeing it's almost like this cup here is like you, and it's like candle wax almost that's like melted along, around it, and you're being purified here, and it's all just sort of melting down. Like this spirit's hand is like heating you up from underneath, and it's like melting away all of these things that they're not yours. they're falling back into like the ether, all these things that don't belong to you, whether they're conscious, subconscious, shadow self. A lot of them are going back in because they're no longer part of your story, and you're kind of like stepping in. I think this is why I was channeling what I was channeling at the beginning. They can't stop me. It's because you're kind of really feeling this deeply as you're going through it. It's not something that's quite superficial. It's not pseudoscience. Like, you're feeling it. You're really feeling different, and you're seeing like almost with different eyes, and you're loving it. To be honest, as you step into the week between Monday and Wednesday, you're going through this energy where you're feeling very fulfilled. You're still, the fulfillment is there. You know, you're getting healed. You're feeling fulfilled as you're, enjoying the pleasure. We feel very fulfilled. You're still enjoying like the fruits of joy, the fruits of pleasure. Really taking authority of your leadership, should I say, more than authority. You're taking leadership of your life. You're really deciding not to invest your time and energy. I'd say mostly time with people, places, or things that don't make you feel good. You're really like judging where you should put your time, with who you spend your time with, social media, TV shows. Like, how do they make you feel? Like, one off, are they good, or are they like, should I do them like continuously? Like, you're really like examining things right down to like, very fine details. But it's a very good energy. You're very confident and practical. You kind of know it. You're sitting in your energy almost. I'm saying like you're almost sitting in your energy and kind of like looking at life and looking at where you want to go next. You're feeling a wealth of energy here at the beginning of the week. You're very wealthy within your energy. Your energy is very abundant here. And you're kind of like, I think you're like deciding what you want to do next, like what you want to pursue. Because you've been enjoying pleasures, and you're like, I'm enjoying pleasures as much as I want, but like, what else can I do? You're kind of like looking at situations. You're like, is there something I can do that can bring me into even more harmony? Is there something that I can do that can be almost spiritual, where you can you can create something out of nothing? It's like you want to pursue a passion here. It's like you want to pursue some kind of passion of yours, and you're like, can I make it happen from nothing? Like, can I make this happen without having to? Yeah, you're really questioning, like, can I make something happen from nothing? Like, can I manifest something? Can I, like, here in the Two of Pentacles, he manifests the second pentacle. He starts off with one and he kind of juggles them around and he makes two. And this is kind of what you're kind of guessing here. It's like, can I kind of juggle things around in my life? And not these pleasures, but like, things in your life in general, like where you're living, your job, things like this. Like, you're looking at things like, can I juggle things around in my life to create something from nothing? Why is it that you want to create though? Because you're feeling creative. You're literally feeling creative. As you enjoy your pleasures, you're doing some sacral chakra healing as you're enjoying pleasures. Pleasures is connected to your sacral chakra. And it's also the seat of your power, is what I like to say. Or anyone's power. And you're kind of in this point where you want to see growth within yourself. You're spiritually protected. You know this. You have spiritual protection. And you want to see growth. And you're kind of like generous and like trying ideas. You're like, let me try this and let me try this. Will this work? Will that work? You feel lucky. You feel lucky, like it will work out. And this is why you want to create something from nothing. You want to create some sort of passion of yours that you want to. It's a creative passion that you have, and you want to work on it. I'm seeing here, if you do work on it and you keep the hope and faith within it, and you keep it up, it will give you divine blessings. There's no blessings, these are divine blessings that are meant for you, in the spiritual and in the physical. So you're gonna be blessed very heavily. So you're not. It's not by accident you're having these ideas of like, should I do this? Like it's not accidental. It's happening. You're being divinely guided here to pursue this idea, whatever this is. Um, by midweek, between Wednesday and Friday, you're in this energy of really using your intuition. You're gaining a lot of illumination here within your life. And you're using, by this is you, by using your intuition. It's like you're almost like bringing a lost side back to you. I'm seeing like here on the moon, you've got the wolf and the dog. One is representing the untamed and one is representing the tamed. But I'm seeing here the untamed has been lost to you. So you've been like in this tamed way of life for like most of your life. And like you're stepping into this more untamed way of life. Not more untamed, but you're bringing it into your reality in a very powerful way where you're merging together. It's like you're walking down this path here. I see you as the lobster here. Like this is that yellow brick road I was talking about. Like you're skipping along. Like, this is your path. You're going towards your path, and you're connected to your intuition because you're looking at the moon. You're really the moon's like almost dropping these droplets of illumination on you, and as you're walking on your path, and it comes from you deciding to use your intuition more. So you're deciding to use your intuition more because you're tired of like the conflict like within your life, the chaos within your life. You're unhappy with like the way things have been turning out. You feel like there's been a lot of like obstruction, a lot of what's the word? I don't know what the word is. Like obstruction, yeah. You from getting to where you really want to get to. Like you're happy that you've stepped into this new cycle, but you're trying to figure out like it's like a baby. Like when a baby's born, it's trying to like find its legs, so it can walk. It's kind of like that. You're like trying to find your legs here, like which way you should go, and you're deciding to use your intuition here. And what's going to help you connect more to your intuition is just feeling this joy, feeling delight, enjoying the pleasures of life. The more you feel warm inside, the more you're going to be connected to your intuition. And this is specific to you. The more positive energy you feel within you, the more positive energy you have, the more you're going to be connected to your intuition here as you're going through the situation, as you're trying to illuminate your way forward. So yeah, you're trying to really illuminate your way forward here, and the way you illuminate your way forward here is really being in this energy. You're feeling like a kid, like you're having this youthful exuberance, like having this like exuberance, yeah, like a youthful exuberance, like a young kid, like really want to enjoy life, want to try this, want to try that. I mean, you've kind of been doing this already. So it's not nothing new to you. Like you've been doing this, enjoying the pleasures. This is what you've been doing, right? And you just need to continue doing what you've been doing, and that's just connecting you to your intuition. Like it's happening automatically. I was just trying to figure out if there's a way for you to strengthen that connection, and this is the only way you can at this time. I mean, there are other ways, but for you, this is the best way for sure. And this is going to really illuminate the way forwards for you in a very powerful way, so that you don't have anxiety. You don't feel like you're living in a daydream. We're not living in an illusion, should I say? This is what you don't desire. You don't want to go back into another illusion moving forwards. You want to live life a lot more differently. By the end of the week here, you're in this energy between Friday and Sunday of being very dissatisfied, very apathetic towards life, contemplating, what the hell, like, it's like pretty much what I'm getting here is like, your energy is like really like, what the hell? And the reason for you be going like this is like, I feel like you're trying to like really push forwards, but you're like, things are not making sense in your life. I feel like there's some sort of hiccup happening here. Yeah, there is a hiccup happening here. It's the ending. It's this ending. So you're having some kind of ending here. This ending. You're having an ending here or something. I don't know what it is, but whatever this ending is, it's allowed you to look at your life from a place of truth, authority, like authority for yourself, like truth, authority, wisdom, um, and respect for yourself. And this is why the situation is ending now. It's not, it's like a byproduct of you stepping into the new cycle, because you're not choosing to go backwards, you're choosing to go forwards. I think that's, I keep saying this is really important for you to not focus on um, what's already happened, like what your narrative was in the past or your past experiences. Like, keep the lessons of what you went through, and like your, you know, your judgments of people, like how people are like, you know, like what mind games and like stuff like this, you know, psychology, all of that kind of stuff. Like the lessons you've learned, like, right, keep them in your mind. But like what you've been through, like, just forget the rest of it. It's just garbage, you know. um this situation is an ending because you stepped into a new cycle, you stepped into a new way of being, and you're being purified. This situation, I feel like this is work. Yeah, it's work, it's work. It's a work situation that you're in right now that's like really draining you. It's really feeling you, feeling painful. Like, to, you hate going to your job, you hate you hate being there, should I say. And you're kind of looking at your life from you know, from truth, from authority, that yes, I make the decisions in my life. You're giving yourself a lot of respect here as well. Like, you know, I respect my time and my energy. These people are not respecting me. And clearly, you know this. These people are not respecting your energy. You're a very masterful person. You have a great understanding of things here, Pisces. This is a huge transformation for you. Whether you go for it or not is entirely up to you. You can quit this job if you want, but you can also not quit this job if you want. This is your choice to make. You have a choice between two paths here. Um, so if you leave, if you leave this job, you'll be protecting yourself. You'll be protecting yourself from the competition, protecting yourself from people trying to obstruct your way, challenge you, and you're going to be leading life more passionately and living more adventurous, being more confident and adventurous, choosing to be free, literally be free. This is what the Knight of Wands represents to me, like almost like this freedom. Um, so the Knight of Wands, he goes to the wand maker to learn how to make wands, and he learns how to make wands after a number of years. And after he's done learning, he dons his armor and his horse. He jumps on his horse, and that's when the wand maker realizes that he's royalty, and he's like, "Oh, you're the prince." Um, and he goes, "I'll be back," blah blah blah. But it's that period of time that he's been at that place for, and then he's free basically. And it's kind of what I'm getting here, is that you'll be free of like these feelings you have right now. You'll be free of them. Now, if you stay, you feel like you're gonna have an opportunity within this company of leveling up, and this opportunity is gonna come from you being like family with these people. You feel like you're gonna have to be all innocent and be like, "Oh, I'll be part of your family." You know, I feel like you're kind of playing a game here with these people. If you decide to stay, like you know, this is this opportunity within this company. You feel like you'll become abundant and wealthy because of this. This is like that one door you can go through, and you know, it's by you basically being like, you know, a kiss ass basically, in a way. Is what I'm getting here. Like, that's what I mean by family. I was trying to keep it PG, but it doesn't make sense. But it's like, yeah, it's like, you know, you're really trying to like kiss ass it basically, you know, being very, you know, trying to get your way in like that. And I'm getting here, it's not going to work. This is what's going to happen. It's not gonna work. Like, it's gonna put you in this energy of like needing, being very needy, and you're gonna end up becoming very greedy, very controlling. You won't allow new people that come into the company. Like, you're gonna be like the rest of them basically. Like the way they are right now, you might be like, "Wow, I could never be like that." But you stay there long enough, that's what's gonna happen to you. And you're a water sign as well, so you kind of take it like the shape of whatever situation you're in. So you're gonna end up like this sort of situation, like you're gonna be like really. It's a nasty energy because it doesn't allow energy to move. It's just like a really controlling like energy where like you have to control everything, has to be in control, and nothing can be different uh, because you say so. And that's the worst energy to be in because it literally doesn't allow energy to move. And what doesn't allow energy to move, it just exudes it. So you just end up wasting a lot of energy trying to protect that little spot basically. Whereas if you do decide to leave, you're going to feel more adventurous. You're going to be protecting yourself, and you're going to be free. You're going to be living in your truth, living honestly with yourself. Like you're going to be understanding how strong-willed you are. Wow. So your outcome here is showing me that you are going to decide to, you're going to decide to keep moving forwards. You're like, I'm in this new cycle. Why should I stop now? Like I've got the Wheel of Fortune twice here, so it's quite powerful for you this week and coming into the week. Like you understand very deeply that you are in a new cycle, and you're embodying that. You're freeing yourself from what's been sealed within you. Like your life, you feel like your life is being unsealed now, and you're being able to live the way that you want to live. And that's happening for you in a very deep way, which is fantastic. You're really stepping into your destiny, really understanding that your luck has changed, and whatever you decide to do now, you're being fully supported spiritually because you're lucky. You just need to keep telling. I think you need to have an affirmation, or like you say this 5 times before you sleep and 5 times in the morning, where you say to yourself in your heart out loud, "I am lucky. I am lucky." Ideally in a mirror, if you can do it, if you have a mirror, or you can use your camera as well on your phone, and just be like, "I am lucky. I am lucky. I am lucky." And say it with a bit of like oomph, like emphasize the "I am lucky" part. And you're really deciding that you're going to use your inner light. Like you're going to use your inner light to move forward. You're not going to allow situations to hold you back anymore. You're leaving behind like the barren situations in your life. You're like, I'm not dealing with this stuff anymore. I've wasted a lot of time and energy in these situations. I'm no longer going to be doing this anymore. I'm going to be following my own heart, my own guidance, my own inner guidance of which way is best. And I think that this is the best thing for you to do here this week. Really look within and be like, what is best for me? And this is what you're doing, and you're choosing your joy. Can't make it up, honestly. I need to stop saying that. I say it too much. But you're choosing to keep living like the way you've been living in joy, living in delight, living in pleasure, because you enjoy it. It makes you feel alive. And you're choosing to be like this. So by you choosing to be like this, you're leaving the situation. You're going to have an ending here, but you're choosing to have this ending because you're realizing what this place is to you and what it's doing to your energy. It's like molding your energy into a way. They're molding your energy into something nasty, quite nasty, by selling you a lie or selling you a dream. They might have they're breadcrumbing you. So they're saying, oh, well, there might be a promotion here or this and that. But then before you know it, there's some talks that have happened and you've not been invited to the talks about, prospects of, being promoted. You have really snaky people at your workplace, people that pretend to be your friends. They're not your friends. Believe me, they're not your friends. You're going to realize this anyway. I don't even need to tell you. You're going to realize all of this week. Not even realize it, but you're going to cut it off. Maybe you do know this already. Yeah, you do know this already. But you're going to cut them off here this week. You're going to end this job. And whatever you do moving forward is going to be good for you. No matter what it is, it's going to be good for you because it's going to you're you're now moving from a place of using your inner guidance as opposed to what somebody on YouTube says is good for you, or what somebody on social media says is good for you as a career, or and just in life in general. Like you're following your own inner guidance of where you should go and what you should do, how you should live and where you should live. Like you're really doing things you really want to do now, as opposed to the society standard, the society normal. Yeah, whatever you choose to do now, your dreams are all coming true. Whatever your dreams are, they're all going to come true. You're going to be very abundant and content with your life, very fulfilled as well. So I don't even need to pull any cards out for what's coming. Like what you're gonna choose is literally, I'm being told whatever you choose is gonna work out for you. Like whatever you choose, your dreams are gonna come true. But just as long as you stay true to who you are, as long as you lead with your heart, not with your mind. Don't be logical, because the logic is flawed. Okay, logic is flawed. Like even computers crash. Even AI crashes. Computers are flawed. The heart, when you make a decision from your heart, you can never be wrong because you always did what your heart wanted to do. And for me, you can never be wrong if you follow your heart, because that's what you wanted to do. But yeah, let me pull out some challenges for you. So challenges that represent themselves for you, they will either be physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, one way or another, they will manifest. But depending on how you carry yourself, they might not affect you at all. But I always pull them, no matter how good of a week you have or how bad of a week you have. Well, sometimes when you have a bad week, I don't pull them out as much because there's a lot going on already, and the focus should be elsewhere. But it's just good to have a good understanding of like what kind of things that might try pulling you down, what they would be. So one of your challenges here, you might feel unbalanced. You might feel like people are coming in challenging your peace. You might feel like people are coming in and challenging your peace. Yeah, pretty much. They're trying to destroy almost like what you're building on, what you're creating for yourself. And what you're creating for yourself is you taking action by living life with more pleasure, living life with more fun, joy, with more delight. This is what you're creating. And these people, it's almost like they sense that you're more in peace with yourself. You're stepping into your purpose. Your challenge is just to be aware who's around you during this week, because people can see you feeling happy and looking happy, and they're like, "Where's this person being happy all of a sudden? Why did they look so happy?" Another one of your challenges here is to keep the hope and faith. Hope and faith within yourself. You had this before as well. You had to start earlier with the hope and faith. Whatever you want to do, with this thing this passion of yours, keep the hope and faith that it's gonna be successful, that it will give you your divine blessings. But it's a challenge here. You feel like there's some barriers that you have that are blocking you from doing it. Just start small. But make sure you're public, you're visible. Whatever you're doing, make sure you start small and make sure you're public. That's the most important thing, that you're public with whatever you're doing, because I feel like it's some sort of creative, something creative. But I mean, whatever it is for you, you are going to be creating. But it's good to have visibility on it, because you might be able to open up more opportunities to investors and stuff like that, or people that want to collaborate or whatever it is. It will open up these barriers for you, but you need to keep the hope and faith and keep working at it. Whatever you want to do now is protected. You're divinely protected here. I'm hearing gods and goddesses. You believe in angels, but you have gods and goddesses watching over you. Yeah, I'm seeing female goddess here watching over you. She's got blonde hair and brown eyes, and she's got white wings. She wanted me to describe it. You know her, or you've seen her, like you know her in some way. I'm not going to tell you her name though. there's many other gods and goddesses here, to be honest, from different civilizations. Like you've the way you are, you've attracted a lot of spiritual beings, divine beings to you, and you have their favor. I'm seeing a lot of divine beings here for you. But in particular, this one is the one that you're really connected with. Is this female goddess? So her name is Aphrodite. You're connected to Aphrodite. Like you've had a very deep connection to her from when you were young. Apples, something about apples. Like you had a garden with apples, or like used to like apples, eating apples a lot. Like this is around the time when you met, you had a connection, like you first connected with her energy when you were young. You remember it. I don't need to really say anything else about that. Then, right? Yeah, you're very connected here. Just lead with your heart. Lead with your heart as you keep moving forward. You know, take focused action towards what you want. Know you're in balance, complete balance here. Everything's working out in your favor the way you want it to work out. Just make your decisions from your heart, and you can never be wrong, and things will work out for you. Yeah. So I'm going to leave your reading here. If you did like the reading, leave me a like, comment, subscribe. If you wanted a personal reading, my website is down in the description. Other than that, have a fantastic week, and I shall see you soon.